Have you ever had a day that felt completely illegal, in the best way? A random weekday. No office. No alarms. No meetings. Just you, your best friend, and the sudden freedom of doing absolutely whatever you want. But then, after all that fun, all that laughter, all that let's make the most of it energy, Sunday night arrives. And one thought ruins everything. Monday. Today's story is about a girl named Ria who lives with her roommate and best friend. One weekday, her friend does something bold. She applies for sick leave, bunks work, and drags Ria into the most fun, carefree day ever. Then comes the weekend, and by Sunday night, Ria is sulking, staring at Monday like it personally betrayed her. And while you watch, here's your challenge. What excuse did Ria's friend use to apply for sick leave? Listen carefully, I'll reveal it at the end. Now come with me into Ria's week. From one stolen weekday of freedom to the very real sadness of Sunday night.
Wednesday mornings are not supposed to feel exciting. They're supposed to feel sleepy, rushed, and mildly disappointing. But this Wednesday starts differently. I wake up to the sound of my roommate moving around the room. Not normal moving around sounds. Not getting ready for work sounds. These are happy sounds. Too happy for 8 a.m. I open one eye and see Maya, my roommate, standing in front of the mirror with a grin on her face. A dangerous grin. "Maya," I mumble into my pillow. "Why do you look like you've won the lottery?" She turns dramatically, holding her phone like it contains life-changing news. "I did it," she says. I sit up slowly. "Did what?" She lowers her voice and says with the pride of a criminal mastermind, "I applied for sick leave." I blink. "You're sick?" "No." I blink again. "So, you lied?" She gasps. "Excuse me, I did not lie. I said I'm not feeling well. Spiritually, I am not feeling well enough to attend meetings." I stare at her. She stares back. Then she jumps onto my bed and grabs my arm. "Ria," she says, eyes shining. "I am not wasting this beautiful weekday alone. You are taking leave too." "What? No, I have work." "You have boredom," she corrects. Within 5 minutes, Maya has built a full presentation, not on a laptop, in the air, with her hands. "Listen," she says, "imagine this. No office today. No deadlines, no fake smiling in meetings, no just circling back emails. We go out, eat good food, watch a movie, do some shopping, maybe get coffee, maybe get dessert twice, because life is short." I fold my arms. And what exactly am I supposed to tell my manager? She thinks for 1 second. "Say you have a fever." "I can't just say I have a fever." "Fine, food poisoning." "That's worse." "Headache?" "Too suspicious." "Family emergency?" "Maya." She drops onto the chair dramatically. "Ria, you're making freedom very difficult." I laugh, but I'm still unsure. I'm not someone who bunks work for fun. I overthink things. I imagine consequences. I picture my manager somehow seeing me in a cafe across town while I'm supposedly resting at home. But then Maya gives me the look. The look that says, "You need this." And the annoying part is, she's right. I've been tired. The moment the leave is approved, Maya screams like we'd just escaped prison. "We're free!" "Please stop yelling," I say, laughing. "The neighbors already think we're unstable." We get ready faster than we ever do for work. Funny, isn't it? When it's office time, I move like a tired turtle. When it's a secret holiday, I'm suddenly efficient. I wear my favorite jeans, a comfy top, and white sneakers. Maya puts on sunglasses like she's a celebrity avoiding paparazzi. Today, she announces while locking the door, we are not employees. We are women of leisure. Women of fake sick leave, I correct. Details. We go to a breakfast place we always talk about but never visit because it's too crowded on weekends. That's the beauty of bunking on a weekday. The city feels different, calmer, less crowded, like we've discovered a secret version of life. We order pancakes, sandwiches, coffee, and one extra side we absolutely do not need, but emotionally deserve. Maya raises her iced coffee and says, to poor decisions. I clink my glass with hers. To temporary freedom. And for the first time in weeks, I feel light. Not productive, not efficient, The entire day becomes a tiny rebellion against routine. We walk through shops without checking the time. We try on sunglasses we're never going to buy. Maya forces me into a skincare store where everything smells expensive and unnecessary. We take silly mirror selfies. We buy snacks. We visit a bookstore and spend 30 minutes judging covers and pretending we're going to become disciplined readers. At one point, Maya says, should we go watch a movie? On a Wednesday afternoon? She grins. Exactly. So we do. And sitting in a dark theater in the middle of a workday feels ridiculous in the most beautiful way. My phone stays on silent. My inbox can... Of course, the next day, reality returns. Thursday morning, I'm back at my desk, pretending to be a normal, responsible adult who definitely spent Wednesday resting. Maya messages me from her desk. Do you regret it? I type back immediately. Not even a little. Thursday is busy. Friday is even busier. But something has changed. That one weekday break gave me enough energy to survive the rest of the week. Now I have something else to look forward to. The weekend. By Friday evening, both Maya and I are exhausted again, but in a hopeful way. We're counting down the hours like school kids before vacation. She walks into our room, throws her bag on the chair, and says, this weekend, I'm doing absolutely nothing. I look at her. That's a lie. She smiles. Fine, I'm doing absolutely nothing after brunch. And just like that, our weekend begins. Saturday belongs to laziness, the pure kind, the unapologetic kind. No alarms, no rushing, no pretending to enjoy early mornings. Maya and I wake up embarrassingly late and immediately start discussing food, which is our most consistent talent as roommates. Should we make breakfast? I ask. Too much work, she says. Order in? Now you're thinking. So we spend half the morning in bed, comparing food delivery options like it's a life or death decision. Then the rest of the day disappears into small weekend comforts. We eat too much. We watch random videos. We gossip. We do face masks and complain about our jobs like it's a shared hobby. Maya tries to convince me to cut bangs. I remind her that she gives terrible beauty advice. At some point, we clean the room for exactly 12 minutes before getting distracted by old photos and laughing at how tired we looked in all of them. Saturday doesn't need structure. It just needs comfort. And comfort, we do very well. Sunday starts beautifully. Peaceful. Soft. Almost too nice. I wake up before Maya for once and make tea for both of us. The room is quiet, the sunlight is warm, and for a moment, everything feels balanced. We do normal Sunday things: laundry, light cleaning, a small grocery run, maybe coffee outside, maybe a walk, maybe stopping to buy snacks we don't need but will absolutely eat by night. It's one of those days that doesn't ask much from you. Just be present. Just breathe. Just enjoy. And I do. I really do. By afternoon, we're back home in comfortable clothes, sitting with snacks and watching something half interesting on TV. Maya is fully relaxed, stretched across the couch like rent-free royalty. I check the time. 4:12 p.m. Still fine. Still Sunday. Still safe. But then evening begins creeping in. And with it, the feeling. It always starts quietly. No dramatic music, no tragic event. Just one tiny thought slipping into my brain. Tomorrow is Monday. That's it. That's all it takes. Suddenly the room looks different. The air feels heavier. My work bag in the corner becomes deeply offensive. My laptop feels like a threat. Maya is still cheerful, still scrolling memes, still eating chips like Monday is a rumor. Meanwhile, I'm mentally entering crisis mode. What do I have tomorrow? Do I have a meeting in the morning? Did I finish that report on Friday? Did my manager say anything important that I've forgotten? What time do I need to sleep if I want to wake up without suffering? I hate this part of Sunday. The exact moment when rest stops feeling restful because your brain has already started packing for Monday. Maya looks at me and says, "Why do you look like someone canceled your happiness?" "Because Monday exists." She nods sympathetically. Fair. By Sunday night, I become deeply unpleasant. Not to other people, just emotionally. I sulk. I lie on the bed and stare at the ceiling like it personally caused capitalism. Maya walks in, sees my face, and says, "Ah, Sunday evening depression." "Don't call it that," I mutter. "What should I call it?" I think for a second. Pre-Monday emotional damage. She laughs so hard she almost drops her phone. But I'm serious. I don't want the weekend to end. I don't want to wake up early. I don't want to hear alarm sounds. I don't want to wear office clothes and answer emails and act like I'm thrilled to be discussing deadlines before breakfast. I know I'm being dramatic. But Sunday nights make me dramatic. Because once the clock passes a certain hour, the weekend doesn't feel present anymore. It feels like it's already leaving. Maya sits beside me and says, "You know what your problem is?" I'm listening. "You start suffering from Monday on Sunday." I turn and look at her. And annoyingly, she's right. Monday hasn't even started. No one has emailed me. No meeting has happened. Nothing bad is actually happening. And yet I'm already miserable in advance. That's the real problem. I don't just go to work on Monday. I emotionally attend work a whole night early. Maya, who has absolutely no professional qualifications in emotional support, decides to fix me anyway. "Get up," she says. "No." "Ria, I'm mourning." "You're folding clothes." I groan, but she drags me into a very simple Sunday night routine. We pack our work bags, set out our outfits, fill our water bottles, charge our phones, make tea. And while doing all that, Maya keeps talking. Mostly nonsense, but useful nonsense. "See? Monday is less scary when your clothes are ready." "And if tomorrow is bad, we'll get overpriced coffee after work." "Okay." "And if tomorrow is really bad, we'll order dessert." Now you're making sense. She grins. Exactly. Little by little, the heaviness fades. Not completely. I still don't want Monday, but it no longer feels impossible. Sometimes that's all you need. Not a perfect solution, just someone sitting beside you while you complain and prepare for the week. Someone who understands that Sunday sadness is real. Someone who knows when to make tea and when to make jokes. Later that night, the room is quiet again. Our bags are packed, our alarms are set, the kitchen is clean, the lights are dim. Maya is already under her blanket, scrolling one last time before sleep. I lie down and stare at the ceiling. Sunday is almost over. And yes, I still wish I had one more day. One more slow morning, one more afternoon with no responsibilities, one more evening without that heavy feeling in my chest. But I also think about the week behind me. A stolen weekday with my roommate, a ridiculous fake sick leave adventure, a cozy Saturday, a peaceful Sunday. Maybe that's why Monday feels so unfair, because the days before it were actually good. I turn to Maya and whisper, "I still hate Monday." She whispers back, half asleep, "That's normal." I laugh quietly. And somehow, that's enough.
And that was Ria's Week 1 secretly fun weekday, a cozy weekend, and the very familiar sadness of Sunday night. Now for the challenge answer. Maya applied for sick leave by saying she was not feeling well. Tell me in the comments, do you also start sulking on Sunday because of Monday? And if you could bunk one weekday with your best friend or roommate, what would your perfect day look like? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more cozy English stories and relatable everyday moments. See you in the next one.